Matt from MKRC. I had a pretty good time off-roading the other weekend, and unfortunately, my little crawler did suffer some damage. So, in today's video, we're going to repair this truck and take it out for some crawling, so stick around. So, we went out four-wheeling over the weekend. I brought my SCX-10, and it did suffer a little bit of damage. The main point of failure on my truck is the axles. You have an axle that goes from each wheel into the differential. So from wheel all the way to differential. And that's what drives the front end of this truck and the rear end of this truck. And as you can see, this one can spin freely, and this one moves the whole truck. I've had this problem before, and it comes from my very large wheel spacers and my very large tire choice. I'm gonna get this thing torn apart, give it a once over, tighten up any fasteners, and replace any broken components. You want to be really careful with these very small fasteners because they can strip. I put these in with Loctite so they could be more easily removed with a little bit of heat. I like to keep things like grub screws in stock and on hand because they're so darn easy to drop. Vanquish was nice enough to leave me a little thank you note on my order, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, Vanquish. So here's the new front axle. You'll just be able to slide this in and put everything back together. It has now been a couple of days, and I've received my new set of Vanquish axles. The axles I originally ordered were for an SCX-10, and this is an SCX-10 too. And I'm also just realizing that I ordered two sets. So I've got spares now. Fortunately, on my crawler, the axles that I was already running are these exact ones, which means I won't have to replace the one on the passenger side of the truck. Let's get this opened up and installed on the driver's side. We'll take the new axle and we'll slide it in, turn it a little bit, and it sits flush. Now I can get the rest of the hub installed, get this thing back together. And so what I'll do is I'll snug this down and then back it off, maybe a turn, make sure that it still moves freely. Then we'll put the other side in and do the same process. Snug, doesn't turn very well, back it off. Loctite is really important in this case because you're not actually snugging these fasteners all the way down, and so the Loctite is what keeps it from backing out all the way. I can now reinstall my pin. That should just slide right through. Now I can put the hex back on and throw some Loctite on that, screw everything back together, and put the wheel on. A little bit of Loctite. Don't drop this. I've got my steering link hooked back up to the hub. I'm going to put a little bit of Loctite on this fastener, put that back together. The final step is to put the wheel back on and put on the nut. Just for good measure, I'm going to go around and make sure everything else is tight. It's always good to check your RC car after a nice session. I've got my crawler all back together. I've got 3 spare axles, and I'm ready to hit the trails. So let me get the body thrown on, and we'll go have some fun. You can see I still have a little bit of a toe-in issue. I'm not waterproof. Look at that. You got it.
Roll back. You gotta go left.
How many spotters do you want? No, other right.
No, your other passenger.
No, driver.
No, rear passenger.
Rear driver passenger.
No! Ah, shit. Why did it just keep moving? Uh-oh.
It's defective.
Oh
God, it's so slippery. In flip-flops. I'm in regular shoes.
Hang on, man. Hang on, man.
there any mud on my shoes?
No.
No mud on my shoes, right? How I break axles, 101. There we go.
That's that big tire light.
We'll hop up. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the crawling footage and the repairs. If you did, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and share, and thanks for watching.